here. We normally do our full-on SmackDown review, but today, we really just want to focus on the Real Americans.
The Real Americans.
And, how impressed we are of them. So, let's start from that. I mean, we'll start with the, Jack Swagger and that Fatal 4-Way match for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental title. The match consists of Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio and Kofi Kingston, and of course, Jack Swagger. Real solid match, It's a match, I was really enjoying.
It was really impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, all around, all the superstars did really well with that match.
Yeah, I mean, I actually, at one point, thought Kofi was going to win, because Kofi was looking strong.
I mean, they really have been pushing Kofi a little bit more.
Yeah, which I like. I mean, he got the win over Randy Orton, which I still don't really see what they've done with that. I mean, besides the win.
I think was just to make Randy Orton look bad.
So, I'm happy they're finally, giving Kofi the kind of push he deserves. And, but like I said, the main focus
was
Jack Swagger.
Because, I mean, Zeb came on and talked to Vicky Guerrero saying that Jack deserves something.
Yeah, because he has Cesaro in, which, by the way, it's not Antonio Cesaro anymore, it's Cesaro.
It's just Cesaro.
Because he has Cesaro in the Elimination Chamber, and he wants the other Real American in some type of major match. So, she put him in the Intercontinental title #1 contender match. I'm happy, because I'm a big Swagger fan. I think he is so impressive. I mean, last year, he won the Elimination Chamber. He went on to face Alberto Del Rio at WrestleMania. Great match. I mean, Jack Swagger looks so dominant, and it's so sad that they didn't give him the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
And he looks so great in the Elimination Chamber. I really enjoyed that pay-per-view last year a lot. And I'm so happy he's back in
the
spotlight.
Focus,
yeah, I mean,
because now he's going to be facing Big E at Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good match.
Awesome match. The only thing I wish with Big E Langston, because I do like Big E Langston an awful lot.
And we talk about this a lot.
Yeah, I think he's so good in the ring. I think, his physique is perfect, but he's so bad on the mic. I mean, you heard him in commentating. That when you're commentating, that's your opportunity to kind of hype up the matchup. The whole time, it'd be a great opportunity to fight any of these guys. All these guys are so talented.
He's a little too nice about it.
Yeah, I understand you're a baby. Yeah, but I understand that. But he needs to still say why he's better. Every babyface is gonna still have that little bit of arrogance. You need it. If you're champion, you need to show that you are the best. Talk a little crap on Jack Swagger. Make a rivalry. Say why you don't like him. Say why he's bad for the sport and why you're going to take him out for the fans. Listen, they're bad guys, the Real Americans. They're heels. Talk crap with them. I understand that the fans are behind them, but still show why you need to be the top babyface. Instead, he's just sitting there saying how impressive they are, or how it's an honor to fight Jack. No, dude, talk a little crap. It's okay. It's not gonna make you a heel. But you're the champion. You need to prove to us why we should be talking about you. I mean, yes, dude, you're an amazing athlete, and you could definitely be one of the top guys. But personally, what they need to do with Big E Langston, they need to make him fight a guy that's going to be able to enhance him.
That has a big personality.
Yeah, like a Bray Wyatt. I've said it many of times. I would love for Bray Wyatt to face Big E Langston. First, I would want him to win too, so I'm a huge Wyatt supporter.
Yeah.
But Bray Wyatt has the best mic skills, and I'm going to say that. Whether you disagree with me or not, it's my opinion. I think Bray Wyatt has the best mic skills in the WWE since CM Punk has left.
I don't think it's any secret that we would always support the Wyatts.
Yes.
The Wyatts are one of the best factions to ever come out.
Seriously, I mean, we are so lucky to have them versus The Shield. I know I'm just all mad because, I won it for WrestleMania. Who cares? We're getting it. Be happy. But seriously, Bray Wyatt would be a perfect guy to excel Big E Langston. I mean, I would hope they wouldn't make Big E win, but he would be a guy to make Big E shine because he'd be able to talk crap, hype up the fight, and maybe get a personality out of Big E. He's too nice.
Maybe get Big E to fire back a little bit.
Exactly. He's just too nice. And trust me, I like Big E Langston. I really do. I was happy that he took the belt from Curtis Axel. that was a really good match. You know, I enjoyed that. But he needs to have a personality. The dude doesn't have a personality. He's too nice.
Not whatsoever.
Yeah, and it's sad.
It's rare that he even talks on the mic to begin with.
Exactly.
But when he does, he doesn't have any type of personality.
Yes, and it doesn't make anybody excited. And it's sad because he's such a great talent. And real quick on SmackDown, I'm really disappointed they brought back Bad News Barrett. When is he going to wrestle?
He doesn't.
You know
There's no such thing as Wade Barrett wrestling because he's
anymore.
Bad News Barrett.
And it's so stupid because like the guy is great in the ring. I mean, he's awesome. I think he's like a 3-time Intercontinental Champion or something like that. The dude's awesome in the ring. He's got good mic skills, but they make him do this stupid gimmick.
Yep.
And you know the WWE's liking it because if you saw his podium this week on SmackDown, the thing's legit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a legit setup now. It has the Bad News Barrett logo. I mean, like, obviously the WWE's digging it. Please, guys, if you like the Bad News Barrett gimmick,
comment
us and let us know why.
Or add us at Twitter. I mean, we'll respond to you.
Yeah, I mean, our Twitter handles are in the descriptions of the videos. It's in our about on YouTube. Seriously, if you like the Bad News Barrett gimmick, please explain to us why. Maybe you can change your minds, but...
I mean, he's funny sometimes.
Yeah.
But he just gets annoying.
Yeah, because like I want him to wrestle, and I want his gimmick to mean something. Why doesn't he pick a superstar and harass him? Like,
because he almost did it with the Miz.
Yeah. Why couldn't he have done anything with that? Talk crap with the Miz.
That would have been great.
That would have been awesome.
The Miz against the Miz.
Yeah, and the Miz is a great person on the mic. It would have really excelled both guys. I mean, I don't get why he didn't do it. But to move on with our point on the Real Americans, because it kind of went off.
Cesaro, Randy Orton.
Let's talk about that. I said it in the last video that Cesaro is going against the top guys of the WWE, and he looks so good. He is so amazing. The dude, he's got good mic skills, okay? He's not one of those guys who don't have a personality, and his in-ring abilities is so freaking incredible, it's not even funny.
I think his physique is
as
good as Randy Orton.
And he's exactly what the WWE would want. The dude is so freakishly strong, I guarantee you he could outstrength Mark Henry.
He probably could.
Yeah, I mean, no joke, guys.
Because didn't he lift up Mark Henry in one of the matches before?
He probably did, I don't remember.
Or was it the Big Show that I was thinking of?
I know he did the Cesaro swing on Great Khali and Brodus Clay, which is two heavy men. But seriously, Antonio Cesaro and Randy Orton put on a hell of a match. But honestly, I think it's mainly because of Cesaro. The dude is so freaking good. He deserves the spotlight. I really didn't think they were going to give him too much of a shot in the Elimination Chamber. I knew he was going to shine. I think Cesaro's going to be one of the final 3s.
He probably could be.
Yeah, I think it's going to...
what we're seeing, Bryan, Orton...
And Cesaro. I think it's going to be those 3 as the last guys in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
And Cesaro, I'm going to tell you this, guys, now. You watch the Elimination Chamber. Cesaro is going to make a statement. He's going to prove that, hey, he might not be the champion now, but this year, he will either be IC champion or WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm leaning more towards the World Heavyweight Champion because the IC, I think they're going to get the swagger for a little bit.
I hope so. I really do hope. I really hope they finally do something great with the Real Americans. I don't care. You don't even need to split them up. I love Zeb Poulter.
Because the best part about it is all the split ups that they have for any tag team, they always have them feud against each other. And it's like, we've seen that. This is a good way of splitting them and still having them be able to be a tag team.
Exactly. They're two... in the Real Americans, you have 2 great talents. 2 guys that shine almost every single time in the ring. First off, guys, one of the greatest matches of 2013 in SmackDown was John Cena and the Rhodes Brothers versus the Real Americans and Damien Sandow. It's one of the greatest matches in SmackDown of 2013. Okay? The Real Americans have been incredible matches. Which was the one pay-per-view, which was TLC? The Real Americans were in the tag title match?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The dudes are so freaking good. They deserve the spotlight. I thought they should have been tag team champions. If you're not going to give them the tag belts, give them other belts. Give them the IC title. I don't even care if you freaking give them the United States title since they're the Real Americans.
Yeah.
You know, give them a title. Those guys are so incredible. It's such a dishonor to the fans to not give them the spotlight.
Yeah.
The fans love him, especially most fans all love Antonio Cesaro, Cesaro.
Cesaro.
Okay?
Come on.
The dude, oh my God, I could watch him wrestle every week.
He's so talented.
He really is. And I really believe he should be one of the faces of the WWE.
He will be. I mean, it's without a doubt. I mean, they've been pushing him more and more. And it's just going to get to that point that he has to be one of the faces.
Yeah. I seriously think 2014, there's going to be a couple stars that are going to break out, and it's going to be their year. And that's Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and Antonio Cesaro.
Not Antonio Cesaro.
Cesaro. That's like saying Antonio.
I know. It goes so well.
I know. But those three guys right there will break out and be one of the top stars of the WWE like they deserve.
Yeah. And, I mean, the Shield had a match on SmackDown. We could talk about that performance.
Yeah, they beat Sheamus, Christian, and Bryan.
Yeah.
What happened was, it was a really solid match. I mean, Roman Reigns is incredible.
We all know this already.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Cesaro, three guys I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns' spear. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Incredible. One of the coolest finishers ever. When he hits that spear, it makes you stand up on your feet and cheer.
Because just the way he connects with it and the way he plays it off.
Yeah. I mean, the match was so cool.
Yeah, the match was great. And Sheamus ended up kicking
Christian in the
face.
And then Sheamus got speared by Roman Reigns, which gave Dean Ambrose
the chance to pin Christian.
And it was cool. And there was no tension that I can remember between them in that match, which was cool.
Because I think they're kind of saving that more for the live environment, for pay-per-views, and for Raw.
And I don't think they're gonna break up the Shield, because from what I've been hearing, okay, with the WrestleMania 30 plans, okay, and I know they've changed their plans 100 times. But the plan is, if they're going to do Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Randy Orton in a triple threat match, they don't want to do, God bless you, they don't want to do the Shield against each other in a triple threat match, because they don't want two triple threat matches on on WrestleMania 30. So, if they don't do the Shield breakup, if they don't do the triple threat match with the Shield's not breaking up.
Yeah.
At least not at WrestleMania 30.
I mean, they might save that for another pay-per-view.
Yeah, or they might save it for the next night on Raw. Who knows? Because they always have a surprise on the next night on Raw, like Brock Lesnar returned, and they have a lot of cool stuff. Dolph Ziggler cashed into Money in the Bank. I think it was last year.
Yeah,
that was cool. But like seriously, I don't really want to see the Shield break up yet. Like not as soon as like 2 weeks, because elimination. I don't want to see that. I like the tension. I like the tension between the guys. But I'm not ready to see them break up yet. I still think that they need to push Roman Reigns a little bit harder to make sure that when he does eventually split, that he can stand strong by himself.
Because I mean, they don't put him in many singles matches.
Yeah, which they should start doing. They should start putting Roman Reigns in more singles match, which I think we'd all appreciate.
If they put him in singles matches, it'd make him look stronger. Because, I mean, we already think that he's strong, but it gives that extra push for the fans who haven't really noticed it.
And I would love for them to put him in like a singles match against like Sheamus.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Like, that'd be fun.
Like a big guy.
Yeah, like Mark Henry. Someone that's going to be able to like match his strength, but still have him win pretty clean and keep making him win impressive. Because the more you do that, the more it's gonna put him over with the fans. I mean, first off, Survivor Series. Ever since Survivor Series, Roman Reigns has been getting put over, which is awesome. He was the only survivor of Survivor Series, so he won that, and then he pinned CM Punk. He was a finalist in the Royal Rumble this year, which I would have loved to see him win. But again, I'm cool with Batista winning. I'm not a Batista hater. I'm a Batista fan.
He broke the record for number of knockouts in the Rumble.
Yep, 12.
So
I mean, the dude is going to be something special, but they got to keep having him have this momentum. Make him finish guys. Like, I would love for them to put him in a singles match against the IC champ.
Yeah.
You know, Biggie Langston or Jack Swagger, doesn't matter.
The night after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and like have them
pending the Wyatt fight.
Yeah,
that works out.
Exactly. Maybe have them win. Maybe have them win the IC title. You know, start them off with one of the lower high titles to keep making them look strong. I wouldn't just shove the WWE World Heavyweight title on them.
And I don't think they would do that because they have too many prospects of what could be the WWE champion.
And it would be a really big shame if they put it on him that quick because I think he's got a lot of star power, but I think it could probably be bad for his career.
It'd be bad because it'd
be a
little too early for him.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure too. Like they did it with Ryback. I mean, they didn't give him the title, but they pushed him really hard into the main event scene.
And now he's in crap matches.
Yeah, now he's tag teaming with Curtis Axel, and it's a shame because I like Ryback. You know, I'm not a hater of Ryback. I think he's funny, and but it's a shame. Like he was in matches against CM Punk, headlining Hell in a Cell. He headlined Payback, and he also headlined I think Extreme Rules against John Cena. I mean, the guy's been in major matches. He had a pretty big match at WrestleMania against Mark Henry. It's a shame that all this momentum they gave him just plummeted. So because now he's in like stupid matches, with like Los Matadores and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's a shame. What's it called? I would also like to talk about. I know this is mostly SmackDown, but I'd love to talk about some of the action on Main Event this week on Ion Television.
Yeah, go ahead.
There was a match with Sin Cara, Los Matadores versus the Wyatts. Friggin' awesome match. The Wyatts look so good, and I actually wouldn't mind seeing Sin Cara be a permanent tag partners with the Los Matadores. It makes them look less stupid and a little bit more serious. But it was a really good match. I mean, I'm not a Los Matadores fan. I think they're incredibly dumb. Yeah, I think the gimmick's retarded.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I think it's a really dumb gimmick.
Yeah.
But with Sin Cara, for some reason to me it just looks a lot cooler.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as stupid.
Because it's Sin Cara.
Yeah, and Sin Cara, since Hunigo's taken over the character of Sin Cara, I love it. I mean, he's so good.
He performs really well.
He performs awesome. Yeah. And their match with Bray Wyatt and I'm sorry, the Wyatts and Los Matadores and Sin Cara was a great match. The Wyatts, of course, won. I was very happy with the match. I was actually really excited. The main event this week was really good. The other match I really want to talk about, Biggie Langston has actually had his best performances on main event, and it's a shame that because I don't think as much people watch main event. It's a shame they don't put his type of performance on Raw or like SmackDown where it matters. He had a great match against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. I understand he's in a dumb gimmick with the 3MB. The dude's a stud, okay? A lot of the members actually all three of the members of 3MB are actually very talented. They just have a really dumb gimmick.
Yeah.
But him and Drew McIntyre were such a cool match. He beat Drew with the big finish, or the big ending.
Big ending.
And then Jinder Mahal called him out. Then he beat Jinder Mahal. He beat two members of 3MB in one night. It was really strong. It was a really strong performance. It was a really good match. If anybody has a chance to check out last week's episode of Main Event, it's actually a really good one. I always watch it. It's an hour long. It keeps you entertained. Yeah, two solid matches.
Gives you a little something to hold you over in between Raw and SmackDown.
Exactly. And the reason why I was so hyped by this one is because the Wyatts were on it. I love, like I said, I can say time and time again, I love the Wyatt family. Yeah. I love Luke Harper. I love Eric Rowan, even though he has the massive wedgie. And I absolutely love
it. It looks like it hurts him every night.
Yeah, that's why he's probably taking
that's why he's so angry.
Yeah,
and he's got that face of.
Yeah, no wonder he's so pissed off. He's got a massive wedgie.
That damn wedgie.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, guys, check out the clips or the matches of the Real Americans this week. You're definitely be impressed. Swagger, Cesaro, unbelievable talent. If you have a chance, check out WWE's Main Event. Last week's episode, like I said, it had the Wyatts versus Sin Cara and Los Matadores. And then you had Big E versus Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. Yeah. It's a very solid week of WWE.
Can't wait for next week.
Yeah.
We got the pay-per-view coming up. We got a lot of good stuff coming up.
Is next week the week when Undertaker and stuff come back on Raw?
It should be.
24th, right?
No, that's the day after the pay-per-view.
Okay. Make sure everybody knows to watch the day after Elimination Chamber because the Undertaker, I think Hulk Hogan, and Jimmy Hart, I think they say.
Yeah.
All going to appear on Raw, and I think they're going to start showing not Triple H's, Undertaker's
Streak.
WrestleMania opponent.
Yeah.
I personally, I know it's not going to happen, and it upsets me, but I really want the Undertaker to verse Sting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be a really cool match.
The WWE, I know Sting has made it clear to the WWE if he signs, he really wants to take on the Undertaker streak. He said he's willing enough to go to Undertaker's gym in Texas and personally work the match out with him, so they'll go over it and make it as best of a match as they can. I think it's an awesome match. That's the match I personally want.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's unbelievable. I mean, if you guys don't know who Sting is, check him out. The dude's
especially
awesome.
when the WWE Network comes out, get that. Check out anything that has Sting.
Yep.
Sting had
all the WCW.
He had a really good facade.
Yes.
In the WCW.
Remember, he used to like come on like the friggin' what is that?
He'd come down on the
zip line, come down to the ring. Dude, Sting. Awesome.
And he always had his bat with him.
Yes.
That was his thing.
Yeah, I've always been a big Sting fan.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, surprisingly, a lot of people don't really know who Sting is, which blows my mind.
That's crazy.
Because,
we grew up with him.
Yeah, I mean, WCW was like the stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Goldberg.
If you didn't watch WCW, you were just a loser.
Yeah, NWO, believe it or not, guys, WWF wasn't always the top dog. WCW was tearing it up back in the day.
WCW had Nitro, and Nitro was top notch.
Yeah, best. I remember when Kevin Nash beat Goldberg for the first time. What did Goldberg go? 173 or something like that?
He had a long streak of winning.
Yeah, Goldberg was awesome. He's another guy I would love to see make an appearance at WrestleMania 30, but from what I heard, they didn't offer him enough money. But
probably not. I mean, he was a big figure.
Yeah,
so.
Really big figure. But yeah, guys, no joke. Check out SmackDown this week. Check out The Real Americans. They really put a splash on the wrestling world. Check out Main Event if you can. And I look forward to the next video. And subscribe, leave a comment. Whatever you want.
Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter. We will answer you if you want to ask us a question. We love talking about wrestling. And also if you have any questions on MMA, I'm a huge MMA fan. So got that, by the way. Machida, Masasi, they're fighting tonight, Saturday night.
There you go.
So if you have time, check that out too.
And if you got any questions on poop, I poop a lot.
Yeah, so you got that going for us. Yeah.
All right.
But seriously, guys, no joke. Start leaving us comments if you want. Actually, we actually might start doing contests. We might start doing giveaways. Whoever gives us the best comments, stuff like that. Maybe in the next video we can do our first one. Just like I said, like us, subscribe, leave us a comment.
Peace out, people.
See you later, guys.